caught out by that one in the scan, just showing that he's not there. So, John will find Hyde, gets a fade bolt out. Fairy Fire from HPL is going to help him survive, and now he's got the salve, turning around. The salve gets cancelled. Hyde going down first blood. HPL getting very low here, uses the Shadow Wave, and one more right click from Barbie gets the kill. 1-2. 2 sentries for the price of 1, but Hyde's run into 2 here. Can they get vision on him? A lip brings him back. Young God and the Shadow, but the Shackles gets the Rubik. He falls down. Young God into the Metamorphosis mode. Hyde back into the trees away. Barbie needs to get away from this one too. They're going to dive in under the tower. Barbie gets in through the trees. Hyde is shown and he's getting low. Barbie with the thunderclap, but now salved up. Can they go back for more? Dead. Level 2 Shackles, it might have been. The tower's falling low. TP in. Surge on to Pills. The tower does go down. Jack's the avalanche toss, but here is Rams and he's got the Shackles with the Siphon. Stun comes out though, and Rams double damage, so doing a bit in right clicks as well. For one more right click, the avalanche comes out. Can they get the toss? Isn't the double hit? Fade Bolt doing a lot more damage. Rams does get the Nether Blast out. Shackles onto Tiny of right click and Lucent Beam. Comes out. Rams gets the right click there. Nico still hiding in the trees. Rams just waiting for that perfect moment. There's it, a Crepify, the Nether Blast of the Siphon Light. With the Thunderclap from Barbie gets the kill. Avalanche, the Stormhammer comes out though. Hyde is here. He's surged up Pills. And the toss back, this is going to be their support. It's being sacrificed for Lorenzi and Hyde. 25 seconds until... there's the Stormhammer, the Shackles coming down. Can they finish this one in time? Looks like they... Oh no, the Shrine gets popped and now they're in trouble here. They couldn't quite finish with them. Tolerancy will go down. The Metamorphosis popped from Young God, and he's not going to be able to chase down Hyde, but there's already someone on him, and that Poison Touch is doing the work, and a couple more right clicks to do that. Fade Bolt from John finishes the job. Split used in mid here. There's Nether Ward doing a lot here. The Eclipse going down as well. Gets Darkseer and Rubik are both down. Terrorblades come in. Young God needs to be careful here. They get the Decrepify, the Life Drain though. The Sunder is out. Avalanche stops things up. They're all very low. The branch gets thrown in and down goes the Shadow Shaman Jax. Pretty low. Barbie out of split. Never need to run away. They didn't get much more than that. The wards are there. The Decrepify, Nether Ward back down again. Peels gets the Avalanche out. Couple more right clicks. Can they get in? There's the Decrepify, slow things up. The Nether Blast will find it. HPL getting very low. Gets done by the Nether Ward, hiding in the trees. This Nether Ward just doing so much damage. Rams keeps going in, gets the Nether Blast and the Siphon Light. Surge away for John, saves his life. Barbie still hitting strong. Rams nice and healthy too. That Manta, there's the Ultimate, but in middle, Avalanche Tolerance is tanky, but does eventually go down the Hex. And now the Surge will bring them out, and I don't think Barbie can do anything to catch them. Nico just sort of teasing this one out. He gets slowed up though, and the wall, they've made this one. Avalanche toss, down goes the Luna instantly. On the split, Barbie wants to get something in return here, but I don't know if he can. John running himself around, and he'll want to try and get this split stolen for himself. Yes. Gonna try and clean that one up. The Earth Panda is running as far away as possible. Does get the Thunderclap off, and now Hyde's back here with the Shackles. Can they get this one? The Nether Blast slightly misses. The Siphon Life is stolen though, and John throwing some life back to the Tiny. They do get the Dazzle after all that one. Luna still down. And so that won't show all of it. That's an Avalanche toss, big amount of damage to get the Pugna. One hit, they need to get this one. The God Strength is used, the Shackles. Have they got enough? Jax is coming in here, Lucent Beam, one more right click. Gonna get ready to go in. Nico with the wall. There's a blink toss. They find the real Luna. Stormham comes out and Jax is gonna manage to get away there. The shackles does come at Nico trying to follow. Siphon live, and now Jax with the Eclipse not going to hit. They don't want to go too far into that one. Shackles comes out, but Tolerancy is in some trouble. Hyde gets tossed away. The right click comes down. Jax trying to go back in, but he's got no Eclipse, and Rams has to decrepify himself and run away. Young God is BKB. They do. Barbie Asagi cleaning up the back line at the moment. Siphon Life coming out. Avalanche toss into the vacuum, and 2 down. Buyback instantly from Rams and Tolerancy. They're going to try and win this fight with the buybacks, and they've got a Terror Blade shackled up, and they bring him down. Decrepify onto Darkseer. Avalanche toss. They're going to do a lot more damage, and they can't lose more here. Nico going to head towards the shrine. They've got vision here. They see who's coming in. They're back into Roche. They want to get this one. Tolerancy gets that war cry stolen, and there's the wards down, but Jax is caught into them. He's trying to get Siphon Life back to him. The Shallow Grave onto Peels saves him from that one, but the Dazzle does fall. With these wards down here, the Roshan is still slowly going down. Nico wants to try and re-engage here. There's a Stormhammer that heads onto the Tiny, and he goes down now. That's going to be able let Alter Ego either finish one. Another wall down. This is how long this fight and Roche has been going on. Second wall up. Nico trying to go and Stormhammer onto the Darkseer. Manta Jax trying to get out of here. John with the Stormhammer stolen. They've got the Roshan here, and well, it goes to the Panda as he's the only one still in the movements. The Hex comes down. God strength up there. The Warcry still on cooldown, but here we go. The shackles and that Eclipse doing a fair bit of work. The Sunder, a BKB from Young God. He's still got the Sunder, uses it. Now the split from Brewmaster. He's going to go the other way. Toss onto the Shadow Shaman, and double sheep up, but there's the Dagon from Rams, and 3 down, only 4. The Sven, and there's the Cyclone up onto Darkseer. He could be in a lot of trouble here. They're sort of surrounding him. The Hex comes up, and now the Netherblock. Shackles holding him with a Siphon Life, and Rams for fear of losing a Rax, because that's how quickly it happened. There's the walls going down, forwards, and the split to zone them out. The tier 3 towers down already. In the back line, there's a Terrorblade. Sven getting the God Strength out, and now Jax just doing some work. Got to be careful of that Sunder though. Young God looking for it. Jax is going to run out of BKB soon and needs to get away. There's a vacuum in. The Sunder comes out, and now Young God back up. Jax on the retreat. That's 2 down from Alter Ego. The surge up to Young God. A couple more right clicks, but there's a Manta. Jax, I don't know if he's going to be able to get away from this one. The Mask of Madness not helping him in this case. It wasn't for nothing. There's a sheep on to Tiny. Stormhammer tried to clean that one up. There's some tanky heroes here. The Netherward doing some work. Avalanche going at Rams, trying to fight this one. Netherblast brings too low. The Shallow Grave though, and now the Dagon. The Siphon Life gets cancelled by the Manta. Young God's very low. He's got a Sunder available. He's still a minute on the puck. No buyback. They're going to have to try and defend this one somehow. They've got the Brewmaster back in now, but the Shadow Shaman gets brought back the wall, and a big Stormhammer down, and that is 2 buybacks having to be used. Then down for the count though. HPL Shallow Graving himself. This Lunar Illusion doing a lot of work. They've got the Darkseer up in the air. John holding down. Now there's the Eclipse coming at. They're going to try and do something. Shackles finishes off John. Jax, I don't know if he's going to be able to get forwards. Peels maybe looking to go back in. Nico getting the surge and going back into the trees. Lots of buybacks were used for this one, and things up. They're going to get rid of the Nether Ward. That's going to make things, well, they don't quite get rid of the Nether Ward. They go back, and it's still up, doing a lot of work. But BKB from Young God with the Metamorphosis, he gets rid of that one. The wall is down, and Jack's getting very low. A couple more hits, he does get himself out now. Young God gonna be ready to go back in here. Barbie, shackles up, and the split comes out. Darkseer still held in place, but Young God gets a tier 3 now. He's been cycloned up. He's still got a bit of time left on that Metamorphosis. Has the Sunder. Dazzle does fall to Stormhammer, coming grabbing 2. Now the ward back down again. Hex up on to Darkseer. Buyback for the Dazzle. They want this one. They've still got that wall up there. They're split out from John, coming in to zone this one out. And that's another lane of Rax with that stolen Luna doing work. That's movement speed and attack speed. Nico's gonna look for the vacuum. Doesn't have enough mana for. There it is now. The Eclipse goes down, trying to do a lot of damage. The wall comes down just a little bit too late. Doesn't get too many of their BKBs. Jax has run out. He's gonna be susceptible here. Tolerancy having to run back. He's still alive, juking in the trees. Hills looking for that on the avalanche, and they do find it. Now the head's up on to Nico. Is he going to be able to get full? Young God gets forced up. Forward some more. He's looking for this one. He gets decrepit and running backwards. The split from Barbie. Wants to go back in. The avalanche can help that one. And the Hex is Sunder to try and save him. But the Dagon coming from Rams, making sure there's going to be no escape. Nico gets stunned up. The Lucent Beam. He's going to try and surge away. But the Shackles is there for him. Hide. And there is no escape. John trying to save as well. Will get caught out. And this is going to be the Roche with 3 down on NCGC. Only 1 buyback. I can't see them trying to contest this one. They've got Metamorphosis though around it. This suits NCGC, just trying to time out the ages. But there's a God Shrimp. Young God is caught up the Dagon and the Siphon Light, but they've got the BKB coming at the Sunder there as well. John sending some health away, but the Eclipse doing a bit of work. HBL and then try and get out, and there's a stun. John not getting out, but Rams falls as well. Now Jack's trying to man fight Young God. Young God doing the damage, and now those Manta Illusions cutting through a little bit. Stormhammer onto Young God. Can they get more? Barbie trying to go in, but there's a wall that tossed up, and Barbie's now in a bit of trouble. He's got nothing to give. Jax does lose the Aegis, but he's going to come back alive in the middle of this one. High falls as well. They're turned back for Jax. They're going to try and find him. He gets decrepified, but there's the avalanche toss. Cheese is eaten. Can Jax get away? If he doesn't, this is trouble here. He has got buyback, and he's going to have to use it if they want to defend Dagon. They're the blast. Blink back by Pugner. Buyback immediately by Jax. This is going to be that last defense. No, they lift up. It's going to live through that one, though, and that's a Warcry stolen. They're going to get some speed up, going in avalanche toss. Down goes the Brewmaster, and Young God with the Metamorphosis up. Buyback from the Brewmaster fends down as well. This fast tower taking a lot of hits. The wards get dropped, and that Nether ward falls very quickly. Barbie back in with the split. Young God gets Hex up. Now the Eclipse going down, but it's not going to be enough, and Jax will fall here. He's getting some Siphon Light to him by Rams, but lift up, it's not going to be enough, and there's another vacuum wall, and this should be game right here. GG's called by Rams. NCGC taking game number 1 in what was a back and forth sort of event. This has been Haramai casting some JoinDota League Division 2 Asia. We're back to game number 2 shortly. Sit tight.